Hello, heroes and villains. Welcome to Multiverse. Hello, Mr. Flashpoint Ghost Rider. How are you doing today?
I'm good, and yourself?
I'm okay. I'm gonna let you talk a bit while I finish setting things up on my end.
Sure. Let me just open up the chat. I just my phone. Multiverse. There you go. Oh, does it say you're live? I don't see your stream.
I see it. You should see
Oh,
it
there it
soon.
is. Oh, there it is. Okay.
So we already, if you guys want to join the group, send me a tell. So we already have a future Flash. So let's invite him. Basically, we work first arrive, first serve because otherwise it would be a mess.
Yep. Emperor Doom is
The
another one.
multiverse man, Emperor Doom. So let's see how many people we have. We still have room for a couple.
I think two more. What? I think.
Yeah. So does it matter? Hello. J9, hello. Camarion Williams, we're doing pretty good. Easy Droop, hello, Mr. Easy Droop. Or is it, I have no idea if Easy Droop is a lady actually or a man. Shaquille Sobion, good night. Oh, I guess we're losing. I guess in some places in the world, it's probably late. So yeah, I understand if some people are maybe going to sleep. Shadow Knight, hello Shadow Knight. Alvin plays. Alvin plays. You can play with us. Send a tell, and I'll invite you to the group if there's room. Oh, Reverse Flash, send me a tell. So let's invite Reverse Flash. Oh, Reverse Flash of Earth 8. Oh, Izzy Droop is a man. So now we know. Sometimes with certain names, it could go either way, so it's hard to tell. Oh, and we have a Toxic Smoke. So I guess Toxic Smoke will be our last one. Uh, oh, there you go. Ah, that was quick tonight. So the program tonight, what will it be? We will play the collapse mission. The name escapes me right now. The Sentinel collapse mission first. Then we'll play the other raid. And then afterwards, we'll probably go to the open world to. Holy crap, the menu lags. Afterwards, we'll probably go to. Yeah, no healer. It's sad, but what can you do? Let's ask if anyone in the group can heal.
Well, we're doing the event, are we not?
Yeah, but still, if we could have at least one healer.
Yeah, but in the event, they already are good, nice enough and generous enough to just give us heals for free. So.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not really gonna be hard to play.
Oh, someone noticed your Phantom Rider.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Let's give a little, wrong button. Let's give a little bow to everyone, even those who are not in the group. Yeah, sorry guys, the group is full right now. So what we'll do is that, but afterwards we'll go in the open world. So if you guys want to join us in the open world afterwards, we will fight the various bounties. We will fight the evil shadow demons. I'm sure some of you guys will need at least a couple of the shadow demons. Let me take a quick. He's gone. I'm so sad. Oh, there he is. Is that the Omega Blue Beetle or something like that? Nah, he's moving too much. Can't look at him properly. A pretty cool look.
I think it's his own style.
Yeah, it reminded me somehow of Blue Beetle because of the blue and black pattern.
Ooh, how did you get that future Lex Luthor face piece? This guy, the Multiverse man.
I'm not sure. Just give me a minute.
That's pretty cool looking.
So we'll start with the Sentinel Collapse. A lot of people are loot locked already, but oh well.
I think I am, but whatever.
We'll never forgive you for that. Oh, that I forget where it comes from. Pretty sure I
Like,
probably made a video about it. I would have to look it up.
looks pretty cool though.
It is a cool eyepiece.
Hmm.
So while we wait a bit, oh, what phase are we in? Not sure. Oh, doesn't matter. We're going to leave. We're in phase three right now. Batman is asking, did you watch Peacemaker? Not at all. I saw a few of the trailers, and that's all I saw. There was like one clip where Peacemaker keeps on crying and crying and crying. So that
Now,
doesn't me
I
that
might have
doesn't
done
give
this
me a lot of
before, but
confidence.
heads up. I've sent some muscle ahead to keep the big guy occupied while you knock out his supports.
This year is different. The source wall is broken. I have already freed myself.
Don't let him psych us out.
All
Calculator, your
right.
plan still good?
And I don't have HBO Max, so I'm not sure when exactly I'm going to be able to see
not
it.
be, but the plan is, let's go.
Oh, this is
I
going
think
to
I'm gonna give it a
fail
try
wonderfully.
once it's out.
Before, we would fight 1 year at a time.
Because I'm assuming the show's not out yet.
This battle and every
Valor is
single
asking
year
if you're loot
that
locked in the
marks.
anniversary event, could you keep playing them and get tokens? That's the whole point. If you are loot locked, you're not going to get any rewards.
Don't really get how that's a win for you, you big goof.
Keep coming back forever.
Have you
Apologies.
seen the
Your
the
plan
Yeah.
book of
would be
Boba
to do
Fett?
that forever.
I haven't seen that either. I don't really want to watch it, so I don't think I will.
Suit up next year.
I saw a few reviews about it, and doesn't interest me at all. Basically, I pretty much stopped being a Star Wars fan with The Last Jedi. The Last Jedi was pretty much, I would say, the last straw for me. And I was hoping against hope that maybe Rise of Skywalker would be a bit better, and it pretty much cemented that I'm not a Star Wars fan anymore.
Yeah, it's a good thing. The only thing that left the only thing that was good after the first 6 movies, what I would say would be Mandalorian, and that was it. And think about it, how long compared to all the other projects that come out, that's pretty terrible.
Even Mandalorian was a mixed bag. There were a few good episodes, but a few not so good. For a series, I often see people who say like they prefer shorter seasons because supposedly in longer season you get filler episodes. And Mandalorian was what 9 episodes, and half of those were filler episodes. So the length of the series, it doesn't dictate if there's going to be filler or not. So I always find it a bit weird when people seems to equate smaller seasons to seasons that don't have fillers, because it's not even close to being true. But nah,
Yeah.
with already with Force Awakens, when I saw what's his name, Poe Dameron kneel next to BB-8 and pretty much redo the scene where Leia gives the plans to R2-D2. I thought, oh my God, okay, that's what we're doing, and so I didn't like it very much. And with Last Jedi, I really hated that one.
I haven't even watched the latest Star Wars movie. Like I started watching it and I was like, okay, I'm bored of this, so I stopped watching it. Well, I stopped watching it. I read the scene there where he's like, they have jetpacks now, and then I was okay, and then I was like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, that was a bit ridiculous.
Yeah, like right there is exactly when I stopped watching the movie.
But when I saw early on when I was watching The Force Awakens and I saw that, holy crap, they're redoing A New Hope, I was like, come on. And I find it sad because I kind of liked Daisy Ridley. I thought she was really charming. Boyega, John Boyega was actually pretty good, I thought. Jason Isaac, I kind of liked him in a few other movies, and he wasn't bad in Star Wars, even though his role wasn't that big at first. But I don't know. I really didn't like the fact that they were just repeating A New Hope. And then when we got the Last Jedi, like as soon as Luke turns to the camera with, like he drinks the milk and then he turns to the camera, he does a face to the audience. I was like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
Already I was not too happy that they pretty much trolled us with Luke. They pretty much promised that Luke would be there, and he was there like for like the last 30 seconds of the film and didn't say a single line. I felt they were trolling us, and in retrospect, after seeing the whole series, yeah, they were pretty much trolling us and pretty
Your
much giving us
efforts
the finger
are
to
in
older
vain.
fans.
I shall
So
devour this planet for eternity.
uh, 10 years ago, I would have said, yeah, I'm a Star Wars fan, but I can't say that anymore.
Those shadow demons aren't helping the situation. Stop them
See
from reaching
me,
the
I will
anti-lock
never,
door.
I will
Or
always
it's going
love
to get ugly.
the, my favorite would be, I'd say, the first three, and I'd say maybe the fifth episode, I'd say. And kind of the sixth episode, but yeah, I haven't been a fan of any other Star Wars projects though after that, for the most part. Like I said, I actually decently liked Mandalorian, but everything else, no. Not a fan of Rogue, not a fan of the Solo movie, not a fan of 7, 8, and 9.
You have no hope to match my strength.
Hell, even some of the old cartoons that they had were better than the new stuff they're producing.
Well, some of the cartoons were pretty good, like the Clone Wars ones, the animated one, not the 3D one. These were pretty good.
His shield is down again.
Yeah.
Now's our chance. Attack him.
They pretty much redeemed the prequels.
Oh, freak, man. He keeps throwing me around.
Yeah, he doesn't have a tendency to do that.
Starting to piss me off.
Well, there's the what's it called? There's the consumable that can kind of protect you from his
Never ceases to amaze me.
his crowd control effect.
It's okay. Not hard. That's the thing about. That's the only thing I hate about events is that
Have achieved
you don't need a
victory
healer
this
for the
year,
simple fact that the events are
and the next,
nice enough to give you free
and
heals.
the next.
The only thing I don't like about them.
1 year.
But still, I've seen failed group in this event sometimes.
I will be the
Yeah.
victor. And so, we have both achieved victory.
Hence the paradox.
Destroying you now would be fitting.
Let's go back a
There
bit
is
in the
something
chat.
more pressing I must attend to.
I mean, thanks, but what's more pressing
So
Yeah,
guys,
so
right now
online.
you cannot join because the group is full. But go to the open world. We'll go there after the other raid, and we'll play the bounties. So with the bounties, even if you're not in the group, you can still play with us.
I saw online yesterday. I was tempted to get it. There's a John Wesley ship Flash statue for like $50 or something like that on Amazon. I was tempted to buy it. It looks so good.
For $50, yeah, I could see it being tempting. Come on, evil menu. So Yoberthon is saying he loves Reverse Flash in DCUO. Yeah, he's pretty cool. They did a good job with the character. Oh, does it matter? It says he hates Ray. I understand why people don't like Ray. Personally, I in the first movie I didn't mind her. Like, yeah, she's overpowerful and she can do everything without any training at all. But these days that's to be expected. The idea of hard work and training seems to have disappeared. People seem to think that they're entitled to get everything they want without needing to do any training, to do any work. So I'm not really surprised by that anymore.
I laughed, man, because you have Kylo Ren, who's literally dedicated and trained his entire life to become a freaking Jedi or Sith Lord or whatever
And then he
you
gets
want to call him.
defeated by that girl who never held the lightsaber before. Yeah,
I
course.
laughed so hard.
but that's how it is, that's how it's been for a long time by now.
This flux and speed force is crawling
Like,
with
come
Paradox demons.
on.
No idea what's causing it, but we've got to keep an eye out for.
But let's not go down that road. I don't want to talk about that.
Freak.
Brother Eye, Batman's superpower tracker that went haywire. What's it doing here?
Valor is mentioning a great line, like, your plan is terrible, Flash, but let's do it anyway. How is he doing Purple Quantum? Oh, you mean the anti-monitor, or?
Let me change this.
Mauro is asking, how did you change your movement style from, for example, from flight to acrobatics? There's a few items. There's a pair of gloves that you can get now from Dr. Fate. It used to be gloves you could get from the vault, but the vault is gone. But now you can purchase the gloves, the acrobat gloves from Dr. Fate. So that would be the way to be able to switch to acrobatic. For speed, they are the speed boots again with Dr. Fate. And there's the speed ring that you can get right now with the anniversary event. For the speed ring, hurry up and get it now, because once the anniversary event is gone, the speed ring will be gone as well. And it's not something that you can buy and sell on the broker. So if you don't get it right now from the anniversary event vendor, you're gonna have to wait until next year to get it again. And for flight, there's the Joker jetpack and there's the Legion. Come on. There's the Joker jetpack and there's the Legion flight ring. The Legion flight ring, again, you can look at a broker. But normally you should be able to get it. If you're lucky, you should be able to get it as a random drop from Cosmic Boy and the 4-player mission and the Legion of Superhero DLC.
Okay, why is it changing?
All paradox entities will be.
Yeah, world scale.
erased.
After this, we're going to go to
You're
the
not
open
erasing
world. So
anything.
if you guys want to go there,
It's charging up. Hunker down, everyone. Meaning, the more of us it hits, the less it hurts.
Omega is asking, I've claimed the skip 310. Do I have to use it now? No, you can keep it. The important thing is you have to log in now to be able to get it. But once you did log in, then you can use it anytime you like. I'm not sure how long you have to use it, but it seems to be quite a while. I wouldn't take any chances. Like in 3 years, if you did not use it just yet, I would strongly suggest to use it.
That's a little bit long.
You're already saying this is a long raid. Yeah, but I kind of like it that way. I'm not a big fan of the smaller raids that can be finished in like 10 minutes. I personally I want to play the game, so I find it a bit weird people who just want to rush through the missions as quickly as possible. Give me a long raid like this one where you have a whole bunch of bosses, a whole bunch of map to explore. I'll take that any
You
day.
can't figure out why the
I actually
paradox
don't even
teams would
find
be
this
drawn
that
by
long,
the
to be honest.
anti-monitor?
I find it quite
Come
short,
on,
to be
Flash,
honest.
keep up.
Well, it's not that long, but it's longer than the latest raid we got. And that raid, that new raid has like 4 bosses, but the map overall is pretty small. So I remember last year when we first got this raid, I thought that it was a really well done raid, and it was also a nice looking one and a diverse one, for lack of a better word. So we have quite a few different bosses, even a few different parts of the map.
I find weird how the Speed Force tunnel looks different from the earlier Speed Force tunnels in the game.
Yes, it is.
Kind of weird. Interesting. Because the other ones were orange looking.
Shadow Knight is asking, what's your favorite style of DCUO? Mine is Knight of Vengeance. Not sure. I kind of like the Batman Beyond style, the regular version, not the enhanced version. The enhanced version has some weird. The textures are a bit weird.
Yeah.
Look, if the anti-monitor is sending these things after us,
I actually
we
think
need
the
to take them
Shazam
on
one looks
together.
pretty decent.
Take them
Shazam
out.
one is pretty
You
good.
think you can solve the anti-monitor's paradox?
There's so many
basically,
things you can do with it.
Not
Basically,
me,
after the Batman
us,
Beyond style,
That's
there
the
was
worst idea I've
a
ever
clear
heard. I
upgrade
mean,
in the quality of the styles. There were a few clunkers, like the Visitor style is fine, but not really my favorite. But overall, the styles after the Batman Beyond styles were pretty neat.
let's make this quick.
I really want them to make a Batman Beyond episode so bad.
Nah, Batman Beyond, it seems,
You are overloaded with paradox.
is dead in the
Run away.
water. It's going to become Batgirl Beyond.
From the tendril. Wouldn't want anything to happen to you.
Oh, little spammy spam.
I was watching it the other day, the movie there with the Joker and Batman and shit, I forget what it's called. Is it like Return of the Joker or something like that? Batman Beyond or something?
Yeah.
Anyway, I was watching it the other day. Craig, man, that movie was so good at that time.
It was a good one. It's still good even today. Actually, I'd say it's even better today compared to what's being done right now.
Like, it's the way they did the art and everything, it still seems futuristic, you know? Like, the problem with a lot of movies and shows is that they try to base things off of what they think the future will look like, and it never turns out to be like that. But so far, it still seems futuristic, you know? And they did a good job on that.
Oh yeah, they did. Batman Beyond was a good show, and Return of the Joker was even better. The sad part is that now they're going to hijack pretty much Batman Beyond to give it as to give some backstory to their Batgirl. So basically, they're going to do Batman Beyond, but with Batgirl instead. So they pretty much killed any chance of getting a meaningful Batman Beyond in the future.
Professor.
I have to see
Oh,
how you
apparently
think
the
you
devs
actually
are
solve the
having a
paradox.
takeover in the House of Legends.
Could you just... Never mind.
Cool.
So I guess we'll go take a look after there just to see.
This time of year.
So basically, they're going to take the Batman Beyond backstory and give it to Batgirl, and so we can pretty much forget about getting a Batman Beyond story anytime soon.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh, thank you, Mr. Superverse.
fun.
Much appreciated.
I already enjoyed the old stuff. That's good enough for me.
But there's a lot of people who wanted to see a live-action Batman Beyond. Obviously, that's going to happen now.
I've always wanted to see live action too, but you know what? If I don't, oh well. That's the end of the world.
Omega is asking, why do Warner Brothers hate us? Not sure.
Both of you.
I know we're probably going to a long rant, so...
Let me guess, Flash. You teamed up with Circe and now she's betraying you?
Blue
As long
Power
as
is
they keep
asking
Bruce
what
Wayne the
missions...
same-
Sorry?
As long as they keep Bruce Wayne the same, then I'll continue reading and watching the movies.
I wouldn't bet on that. Basically, their latest master plan seems to want to replace Superman with Supergirl and Batman with Batgirl. And Michael Keaton will be the Nick Fury of the DC universe on film. It's ridiculous.
Like I said, if as long as they keep my Bruce Wayne as Batman and they don't change him, you know.
Well, as far as I know, he won't be Batman anymore. It's going to be Nick Fury.
No, then I'll be happy.
It's going to be
Just don't touch
Oric Bat.
Not sure why.
It's going to be the man on the chair or the man at the computer. I'm not sure how to probably say it.
He already is. It's called the Watchtower.
See. Easy Droop, have you seen the Flash movie leaks? I've seen some of them. I don't think I've seen them all, but I'm pretty much lost hope at this point. And I try not to focus on I try not to turn this channel into a hate porn, so I'm trying really hard to focus on the good stuff and pretty much ignore the bad stuff. Again, Omega is mentioning they changed Joker and Batwoman. Again, I try to stay away from the bad stuff, so I'm not aware of the latest news on that front. Oh, hello, Daisy Snell.
So, sorry about that.
That's all right. Oh, Mr. Superverse says he hasn't played DCUO in at least 4 months. He must be going into withdrawal, good sir.
What does it do if they announce DC Universe 2?
I'm not sure. If we can export our characters into DC Universe 2, I'd be happy. If we can't, I'd probably jump off a bridge or something.
Would you just play this game still?
It depends. It depends if they keep on supporting it. It depends on a lot of things. because when I played Destiny, Destiny was a fun enough game. I didn't play it. I wasn't a hardcore player, but I would play it often enough.
Would be the cause of the paradox if we're
But
Let's
then,
just say they stopped making episodes, but they stopped making episodes and stopped making patch updates and everything to fix the game. But they still did seasonal events. Would you still play it?
nah, not just for seasonal. We need some DLCs. If we don't have DLCs 3 times a year, it's not enough.
Too stubborn to admit
But
But
There's
with
one a
Destiny, I've seen that with Destiny, so I wouldn't do that again. Like with Destiny, Destiny 1 was fun enough, but then we got Destiny 2, and in Destiny 2 you start from scratch. You cannot import your character. You create a new character, and then you have to grind again. And I don't want to do that. I wouldn't want to do that with DC Universe Online 2.
See, that's the type of thing I keep trying to tell people with Grand Theft Auto. Like, do you really want to restart?
Yeah.
And they can't grasp that concept.
Yeah, but I suspect a lot of people that are asking for a DCUO 2, they just take DCUO and they want it to end. So I wouldn't listen to them too much. Daisy Snell is asking. Oh, I lost the question for a second. All boss in the mission you're playing, multi is crazy. A freaking Kraken, the last boss. Oh yeah, that's a fun boss, I thought. Mr. Superverse, Blue Power, you mean like any gear or membership? I guess I missed part of the chat because I'm not sure what he's talking about. What gear would you recommend for people trying to make a Flash character? Oh, it's very simple. You need the Speed Force suit. The Anniversary Event vendor is selling a Flash suit. So get that and you'll get a pretty good looking Flash character.
Yep.
That's the center of
But
the
obviously you
paradox
could create your
demon
own.
incursion.
There's
A
a
beat
future Flash headpiece.
snaking its paradox
There's
tentacles
the
into
Flash
every
headpiece you can get from the
dimension.
marketplace.
What's your plan now, Flash?
There's a Flash emblem you can get from Booster Gold. So there's at this point there's an embarrassment of riches. If you want to create a Flash character, you have everything you need.
Don't forget the Flash boots, the other Flash boots from the vaults that you used to get when I was in the Fate vendor.
Yeah, there's
what's it
the
called?
Flash boots. There's also the other Flash boots you can get from the broker. So yeah, the options to make a Flash character. Batman is saying he doesn't see the devs on
Has a
Twitch.
simple molecular structure.
Could be they didn't start
Can be
just yet.
removed
I'm not sure.
Did you really have to tell us that you could remove the dirt with water, Flash?
Yobard is saying Marvel is going to get worse as it's working on its new plan, and DC is going to get better because it's putting its plan into action and then repeat. I wish I could believe you, Yobard, but I can't at this point. I'm hoping you're right, but I don't think so.
We are critical. No, time itself needs us.
Mr. Superverse says that these days, for some reason, it's easy to get a perfect name. Probably because there's a lot of names that probably became available when people were banned. So, yeah, if you're looking to create a new character, now would probably be a good time. You will probably have an easier time getting a name right now. At least, there's probably a few good names that are available now that were not available. Oh no, I'm trapped! So there's probably a few names that are available now that didn't used to be available. Holy crap, trapped twice in a row. Evil tentacles. Valor is saying DCUO will still be around if we have whales. Could be, could be.
If we have whales?
Yeah, people who spend a lot of cash.
Oh, okay. I was
Like-
confused with what the context was.
No, that's what people call people who spend a lot of cash in the game. They call them whales. Oh, Mr. Jeffrey's here. Hello, Mr. Jeffrey. Mr. Superverse, is it maybe because of the 800 player ban? Probably, most likely. Although from what we understand, I made a video about that earlier this week. It's not going to be 800 after all. It's going to be a bit less than that. But most likely, yes. All the peoples have been banned. That probably freed up a whole bunch of names. So if you're looking for a good name for your character, now would be the time to get one.
I'm really just bouncing from tentacle to tentacle.
That's okay. We're done.
I'd rather run over broken glass.
Alright, let's go to House of Legends and go see this Brother Eye thing.
Sure. Jeffrey's asking, are the flash and the Rusi pants on the broker? Are they tradable? Yeah, they should be on the broker. I have to admit, I did not look right now.
Oh, I think I'm in the right phase already. Hold on.
So I guess before we go to the open world, guys, go to the House of Legends. Apparently the devs are here, and let's phase to our friend Ghost Rider. Oh, actually, we're already in the same phase as you are. So do
Yeah.
you see the devs or?
No, I do not. I'm gonna try to phase on
Yobart is saying, by the way, the Exobyte origin style is good for CWD Atom. Yes, it is. I guess it's one of the things you need for the style, but there's a few things like the helmet. You probably need a different helmet. But yeah, a good bunch of the style should be good. Oh yeah, let's take a look at the Speed Force.
Somebody want to check to see if it's on PC, or if it's Xbox, or if it's Twitch servers, because, you know, they might be the wrong server.
Well, he does mention that they're live on Twitch, but oh, phase one is full, so Multiverse Man thinks the devs will probably be there.
I'm gonna go to phase 2 then if phase 1's full.
Let's go to phase two now.
Phase 2's full, so I gotta go to phase 3.
Phase 3, let's go to phase 3. We were in phase 4, so not that big of a difference, but let's go to phase 3, everyone. So while we wait, I guess we could look at the Speed Force style.
Oh, yeah, it's here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's just not loaded in.
Where here?
I don't know.
I don't see
it's not
anything.
loaded. Me neither. I just see people dying. I see murder everywhere.
Oh, yeah, I see them falling down.
I see murder. I hope we get something out of this. That'd be kind of cool.
Oh,
Wait, Doomsday.
I wish we could see to begin with. If we
What's
get
right here?
something. Yeah, but I don't see anything.
Control Doomsday.
Sorry guys, if I'm not looking at the chat, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Oh, we're starting to see him now. But people are falling like flies.
Holy frick, people are dying.
Oh yes, they are.
I just see a bunch of X's everywhere. I hear people take my eye of Gemini. I don't know if that helps them or not, but...
Probably not once they're dead. Valor is
Why are
saying that's
people going
basically
for-
what Swiss raids are like. Yeah, I can believe that. PS3 used to be like that.
I don't know why people keep going towards them. That's how they're dying. Stay far away from them. It's pretty common sense.
Oh, Mr. Superverse, I cannot buy the pants for Jeffrey. Yeah, they're probably a bit pricey. Already when the event is going on, I seem to recall last year it was like a 25 million for each piece of style. So yeah, I can see.
Oh, frick. This is laggy.
It's okay, Mr. Superverse. Yeah, it happens. I bought too many stuff. Like I've upgraded a few OP items not too long ago, and I had to buy a lot of components from the broker because they're freaking things that would not drop from missions. And I still have I still have to upgrade the bird of prey pants, and I just can't get the components. I would have to buy them for 5 million a piece in the broker, and I'm not sure I want to do that. The event ends on February 9th, Mr. Jeffrey. Yuto, is it too late to join? Well, right now we're in phase 3. Yeah, 3. So come and try and join us to phase 3, but it's probably full at this point. If not, afterwards, Yuto, we are going to go to the open world to play the bounties. So you can wait. You can go there and wait for us over there.
Well, once I get, if there's a reward, once I get it, I'll just go to, yeah. I'm assuming they're gonna do a couple bosses.
Oh, well, oh, here's, speak of the devil, here's another one. The Furitos.
Yeah. Wait, where is it?
He's there.
Oh,
You'll probably see him soon. But holy crap, is there a lot of lag. Phase 3 is full. Yeah, the bosses are here, so that's to be expected. Jeffrey, oh yeah, they should be on the broker in game, and by the time we reach February 9th, the price should go down a little bit. But
You
once
gotta
we
love
finish
everyone.
Sorry?
You gotta love everyone using their powers all at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll summon more allies. Make it more laggy.
Of course. Here, I'll summon my backups.
Make this even laggier.
Oh, Brandon Gay says they're going to phase 4 now.
Oh. 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 Is he dead?
I think so. I don't see him anymore.
Anything else?
Nah, I guess that was it.
Oh! Sapphire glass material, quartz glass material.
Where?
Cool. Did you get it?
I don't think so. Oh yeah, okay. Fire opal glass, sapphire glass, amethyst glass, quartz glass. We got the big old sparkler, and we got the holographic rainbow chromo pack. So that was a nice treat. So we are going to go to the open world, but before, let's just take a quick look at the broker for our friend Jeffrey.
I'm gonna check the fire opal because I don't even know what that one looks like.
So we can see right now, yeah, it's in the 30 million range right now.
If you want to see material, I have it on me right now.
Just a second. I don't want to leave the menu and have to come back. Oh, yeah. So the pants, the enhanced version are 60 million. Holy crap, it's more expensive than I remember.
No, I'll be sitting far away from all the people, so it's not laggy.
Sure. But the regular, oh, I thought we would have the regular version of the pants. The regular version of the chest is 25 million. Oh, and so no regular version of the pants. So yeah, it's gonna be pricey for the pants, Jeffrey. Oh, some people are saying they didn't get the gift. So where are you, Mr. Flashpoint?
Just go in the corridor. Yeah, okay.
So which material do you have on?
This is the fire opal, which is the orange one.
Okay. And here we can see the future flash with the purple one.
Yeah. Fire opal actually doesn't look bad.
Oh yeah, these are good material. They did a good job giving some nice materials to people. Oh, and we have our friend Toxic Smoke.
I can actually use this. I'm going to use it. That's actually not bad.
So let's go to the anniversary event open world now.
Alright, I'll be there.
Uh, but the event is still fairly new. It's the first few days of the event. So the price for the items should go down a bit as more and more people buy it and try to sell it on the broker. So by February 9th, the price should have gone down a bit, Jeffrey, but I would expect to spend at least 20 million at least. Basically last year that was pretty much the asking price. So let's see which phase. Oh, phase 1 is full. Now let's see if we can find a phase where there's not too many people. 23, 24, 23. So we are in phase of 14 right now, guys. So come and join us in phase 14.
Sorry about that.
It's alright.
Uh,
So we'll wait a minute or two for people to come and join us.
is this supposed to be negative flash or something here?
Where?
Right beside you.
He's just, I'm not sure he's using, I think, oh, the name escapes me right now. The Bloodlust material, I think.
Yeah, no, but I think he's trying to make negative flash, is he not? With the black beam on him.
Could be. Shadow Knight is asking, will this happen again? They do that from time to time. I think they do that every 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken.
Sometimes every week, if they're nice.
Sub 2 is asking, can I play with you? Yeah, come and join us in the open world. We'll wait 2 more minutes for people to come and join us. It'll give me a chance to try to catch up on some of the chats I missed. So any big plans for the weekend, good sir? While I'm looking in the chat?
No, not really. Just, hold on, my dog's barking.
Evil dog. So our friend Batman1716 says, I'm in. So I guess we're good to go. I'm OTW. On the way? We're in phase 14. Lots of phases. So let us start with the Shadow Demons. Or maybe not. I guess we'll start with the Cerberus. So we'll do the bounties a few times. There are feats for defeating them a whole bunch of times. And then afterwards we'll go with the Shadow Demons.
Those cookies.
Don't blink or it'll be over.
Sub 2, how to join? Just come to our phase. We're in phase 14 of the anniversary event map. So just come there and we'll fight a whole bunch of bounties together. Daisy Snell, multi, I skipped to combat rating 310 for my fire tank. Now long ground, oh boy. Oh yeah, you'll have, now you're gonna have to upgrade your augments. You're gonna have to upgrade the mods in your generator. You're gonna, your artifacts. So yeah, it's even if you skip to combat rating 310, there's still a lot of work to do to upgrade your character. I see a lot of people who say that because you upgrade, you skip to combat rating 210, you have everything. Not really. You still have to put in a lot of work, even if you do skip. The only distinction really is that it gives you a lot of options to be able to grind the content. It gives you access to a lot more missions to be able to play, get maybe source marks, get some gear, and upgrade your character. Yo, a lot of people went down. Let's try to pick a few.
Yes, indeed.
Well, you have to get out of the fire. When the evil Cerberus spits his fire, you have to get out of the way.
I didn't.
It's not really the flash event, it's the anniversary event. But yes.
Good luck with that.
I'll slow you
I
down.
didn't get out of the fire. I'm still alive.
If you were to be taken down by fire, that would be the ultimate insult.
Exactly.
How come you're not using your Phantom Rider? What armor is that?
What do you mean what armor? Yeah, I just, oh, I mean the one I'm wearing right now? This is my regular one. I usually wear.
Well, I assume now you're using your tank armory. Is your Phantom Rider
No.
like your DPS armory, or?
No, I don't have any DPS. Yeah. This character's strictly tank. Every character I make is different.
Okay. So let's go see. Let's go see over here.
Some characters I have DPS and troll, or DPS and heal. Some of them I have just dedicated to healing. Some of them I have just dedicated to tanking, you know. Every character that I have is different.
And the next bounty is here.
Which one are you doing, sorry?
The water one. I don't see him. The
Oh,
water
Multiverse.
homunculus.
And they keep reusing that freaking model in the game.
Yeah, they reuse a lot of stuff. I would say get ready for that because they seem to be on the path to reuse a lot of stuff, at least for a while.
See, I just know him as Morgwar, because that's the first time we ever seen him. Not deep water elemental.
Starlord is asking, do you know anywhere else to get Runes of the Ancient that is not the mission? There's the vendor 44, vending unit 44 in the House of Legends. I think you might be able to get it there, but it's going to be expensive, like 70 source marks, 8 pieces of gear.
After the next boss, I'm gonna have to go eat some food.
Why?
Because, yeah, I just need to get some food. I haven't really eaten, so. I should be back on shortly after though. Getting started.
Almost there,
Okay.
still on target. Hello, Jonah. Daisy Snell is saying, I don't know how to burn a water boss. It's very easy. You need a really big match.
Just as I predicted.
Yorbard is asking, can you do an update CW video? I suppose I could. I would have to look it up. I would have to look at the last CW video I made and see if we have any real new styles to make some CW characters. But also, I haven't watched the CW shows mostly for the past 2-3 years, so I would have to look it up. So I would have a bit of research to do as well. But I'll see what I can do.
Do you have any ideas on how to make Mr. Terrific's face in the game?
No, not really.
That'd be an interesting one. The suit is easy to do, but the face piece is like the really thing that sells him, you know, as Mr. Terrific.
I did Pretty sure I did a Mr. Terrific look in some previous videos, but I forget how I made it. And I forget what I used for the face.
Jeez, no. Probably use a mask of some sort, like some type of slim mask, I'd imagine.
Valor is saying Season 8 of Flash is worth a watch. Maybe, I'll have to give it some thoughts. Just that I'm an old man, and it was nothing short of a small miracle that I was able to enjoy the CW show. Like, enjoying Arrow was a miracle. I was not the audience they were aiming for. And not they were for Arrow, for the Flash, for all of their shows. They don't want older guys like me watching those shows. So it's a miracle that I was able to enjoy those shows to begin with. And for the past 2 3 years, I really did not enjoy what he produced. So
Yeah, it seems to be common that after the first like 2 seasons, everything just starts to go downhill for most
yeah.
of their shows.
Well, I think there was a change of the guard. I think one of the showrunner left, and some of the staff. There probably was a turnover in the staff. So I think that might explain why there was such a big change after a few years. But I couldn't say for sure.
Yeah.
Valor is saying, oh, gotcha, I think that's going to change when DC buys a CW. DC is not going to buy CW, they already own them. The CW is owned by Warner Brothers and CBS Viacom, if I'm not mistaken. So they already own them. They're trying to sell them.
Yeah.
So soon they're not going to own them. Well, soon. By probably next summer. Your Barthon is saying Naomi is off to a good start. That's not what I'm hearing. I'm pretty much hearing the opposite.
Alright. I'll be back later. I'm gonna go eat.
Sure.
I should be back before you guys are done the stream, so. But if I'm not, I'll see you guys later.
Sure. So let's go find ourselves some shadow demons. Sometimes there's one hanging around here. Or is it over here? Oh, here it is.
Just as I predicted.
Yeah, the acting has been pretty terrible for quite some time. They never had the best actors. The exception to that probably would be Tom Cavanaugh in the first 2 seasons. But usually the acting at the very least was fine. But at some point it became really not good. Yes, phase 14. So we're going to spam the shadows a bit. So if you guys see some evil shadow demons, let us know and we'll go beat the snot out of them. Oh, here's one. And there's a whole bunch of us, so as you saw, it went pretty cool. I want Matt back. Which one? I'm not sure who you're talking about. And sometimes there's another one somewhere over here. Thawne Mat. How do I do the beast taming mission? Basically, you have to fight some of the bounties that we fought. Like you have to fight one of the bounties here, but you have to play the mission once a day for like 3 days, and then after 3 days, then you will be able to complete the mission. Oh, there's the third one. Yeah, when they replaced Tom Cavanaugh with the other guy who played Reverse Flash, at first I thought I wouldn't like him very much, but turns out that it was pretty cool. Let's ride Cerberus a bit more. But I quickly grew to like him, and I really enjoy seeing him. I used him later on in Legends of Tomorrow. I'm not sure how they decide whether they're going to use Harrison Wells or Thon to do Reverse Flash. I assume it has something to do with which character is available. Hello, Shaquille. Thon has nothing to do better than to ruin Barry's life. Well, a man needs hobbies. Hello, Yudo. Shaquille, we're pretty much done, I think. We might play one or two more bounties, and we'll probably call it quits after. I'm not sure why I couldn't grab the bone. Will you join a new phase when repeating the world boss fight from the beginning for people that couldn't jump in with you? There should be room right now. Oh, I can't check in combat. Hey Panda, is it saying that the phase is full? Batman is saying thanks for shadows. Yeah, finding people to do the shadows, it's challenging. That's why also I made my video with Superman yesterday. I know that sometimes people have a hard time finding people to be able to complete the shadow missions, to fight the big shadow bosses. But if you could find, let's say, just one of your friend who's a fire tank, then the two of you should be able to defeat those shadows. Stormy is asking, you think I should use the 310 skip on a new tune? Absolutely. Yeah, if you're going to use it, might as well use it on a new character. If you have a character that's already somewhat advanced, it's a bit of a waste, I think. Oh, I guess easier. So let's wait for everyone. Jackan is saying I didn't get any material for beating them. I'm not sure how it works out, so maybe there was an issue. Maybe there was a limited amount, limited amount they could give. Maybe you had to be within a certain distance of them. I have no idea. Yudo is saying the reason Reverse Flash aids the Flash is because the Reverse Flash is petty in my opinion. Yeah, you're probably not wrong, but it's probably a bit more complicated than that. I'm probably misremembering, but basically the Reverse Flash started as he was a big fan of the Flash, and he wanted to be the Flash to the point where he even got the plastic surgery to look like Barry Allen. But then I forget what happened to turn him against the Flash. But basically, it went from he used to love the Flash, and now and then his love he felt betrayed or something, and then his love turned into hate, and that's pretty much how he decided to destroy the Flash. Sadki is saying heard the devs are raiding. Yeah, we did fight them a bit earlier in the House of Legend. What boss were you fighting in House of Legends? We fought Doomsday, we fought Neferitos, and I think that's it. Or I might be forgetting one. Oh, Shaquille. We're pretty much moving on to what will pretty much be our last boss. So if you can come in before, I'll try to wait a minute or two. But as soon as someone jumps into the fight, oh, our friend Ghost Rider is still here. We're in phase of 14. There's still 10 spots left in the phase. Well, they're still doing it, Jacques One. So if you're lucky, if you go to the House of Legends, you might still be able to fight them. But we didn't stick around. We fought them once, and that was good enough. Oh, I guess we're getting started. In theory, it was a fun bit. The only issue is that uh, most of the fight we didn't really see anything because there was too many people. Oh, I wasn't able to pick him up. Oh, that's strange. We're not sure where that came from. This is the anniversary event, the antimatter zone or something like that. Oh, easy droop, your game crashed. Yeah, it happens. You don't need to join. All you need to do is come to the antimatter zone, and go to phase 14, and we'll be there.
Got your back.
Yeah, I got some rewards too, and I'm a bit surprised. But it happens sometimes. I'm not sure why it does that.
Let's make this quick.
So we're almost done here. Oh. Shakul is asking, are you going live tomorrow? I'm not sure just yet. I might have a pretty busy weekend, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to go live this weekend. Omega says it's lag. Yeah, no real surprise there. Batman 1716 is saying the new base is perfect for alien characters. I'm at House of Legends. Can you say where to go? It was pretty much where the Tempest Huguenot is. Let's give a little bow to everyone. Let's go back to the House of Legends. thank you, Jack One. Much appreciated. Yeah, the crawler. Sometimes we'll do that. You two, any tips about to start trying to be a YouTuber? It depends what kind of YouTuber you want to be. Do you mean a YouTuber covering DC Universe Online? For people wondering where to go in the House of Legends, this is where we fought the devs. But I have no idea which phase they are at right now, assuming that they're still doing that. Oh, yeah, Cord Industries for the new layer. Good idea. So YouTube wants to be a YouTuber and cover this universe online. The very first thing I would suggest, don't use Marvel characters. It's sadly what I discovered when I started making videos about DC Universe Online. I always knew there was a rivalry between the Marvel fans and DC fans, and even worse since we've had the movies. And there was a lot of frustrations also because the DC fans, especially the Zack Snyder fans, thought that the Marvel fans were plotting to try to destroy the Zack Snyder universe or something. So the cleavage between the Marvel fan base and the DC fan base became huge, and it was worse than anything I had seen ever before. So I would strongly suggest don't use a Marvel character. Basically, and even the DC players were insulted that I was using a Marvel character in a DC game. I would receive tail
Hey,
and
hey,
oh,
hey,
what are you doing?
hey.
Like Ghost Rider, I should kick Ghost Rider from the group right now.
No, no.
So DC players were insulted that I was using a Marvel character in a DC game, and the Marvel characters were insulted that I was using a DC character, a Marvel character in a DC game. So it's a lose-lose scenario, and sometimes some of those videos would do not too badly. But the distinction is that if I was making way back when I would make a video about a Black Lantern Batman, I would lose maybe 5% of the audience after 30 seconds. But by the end of the video, I still had 90, 85% of the audience watching. There's one time where I had like 100% of the audience to watch the whole thing. But that was a rare thing. But if I was to use a character like a Wolverine, for example, I would lose 50% of the audience within the first 30 seconds. And by the end of the video, I was lucky if 5% of the audience was still watching. So the even when if you use a Marvel character, even if sometimes you get good views, it doesn't last. People don't watch through the whole thing. As opposed to if you use a DC character, people will stick around longer. So and it seems to have hurt the growth of my channel early on. There's probably a lot of people that didn't subscribe because they were not happy that I was using evil Marvel characters, or vice versa, that I was using Marvel characters in an evil DC game. Go figure. So the very first big mistake I did was that. So I would strongly suggest if you want to cover DC Universe
Of
Online,
course, I'm here
don't use Marvel characters.
whenever you need me.
Uh, Also, what else? And just get started. Don't try to be perfect from the start. It's not gonna happen. When I started my channel, I did not even know the name of the channel. I'd called it Heroes, thinking, knowing that it would be pretty much a placeholder, but I had no idea how to call the channel. And during a discussion at the forums, it struck me that holy crap, multiverse. I have to use the name multiverse. Uh, Also, multiverse made a lot of sense in a lot of ways. Like obviously, there's the DC multiverse, but at first I was planning to cover also different games. I was thinking so multiverse would cover a whole spectrum of different things. But then eventually I realized that it's better to stick to it's better to stick to covering one game for one channel because normally the people who subscribe to your channel subscribe for that one game. And if you start covering another game, like when I would try to cover the games like Destiny, the views I would get were terrible. Basically, you grow with audience with one game, but if you switch to another game, the audience won't follow you with that game. Uh, Although in this case, when we do get new DC games, like there's the Gotham Knight games that will be released at some point. So we'll probably try to cover that. So I right now I'm only covering DC Universe Online, but eventually I'll probably try to cover other DC games. And what else could I tell you? But yeah, you're gonna make mistakes along the way, and nothing will be perfect from the start. Like heroes and villains. Hello, heroes and villains. It took me years before I realized I thought of using that. Before it was just hi guys because I didn't know what to call you guys. And then it hit me. We play heroes, we play villains. Why not start with hello, heroes and villains? So you won't have everything perfect from the start, and that's fine. You will learn as you make videos, and the more you make videos, the more you will learn, and eventually you'll get there. So don't try to be perfect from the start. Get started, and you will get perfect, or you will get at least better the more you do it.
So for me, I'm perfect, right?
Of course,
Yeah,
you're not perfect. You can't even decide if you're Ghost Rider or Phantom Rider. How perfect can that be?
I'm both. That's how perfect.
Can you go to the middle part of the House of Legends? Why? Someone is asking, DCU allows you to create your own design, so why copy Marvel or whatever characters who's already existed, you created? People want to play their favorite characters. If someone loves Batman, they want to play Batman. I know that the game was started with the whole thing, the whole legend, the next legend is
You're
you,
so slow.
and that was, I
Time
believe that was a
boxes are the
mistake.
best
I believe
part
that
of
that
time
hurt
travel.
DC Universe Online in the long run, because
Mm-hmm.
when we first heard about a DC game, a massive multiplayer DC game, people were scratching their heads because we were told early on that we would not be able to create Batman, Superman, whatever man, and people were wondering why. What's the point of playing a DC game if we cannot play the Batman? If we cannot play, if you cannot play Superman? And yeah, it's fun to be in the DC universe. Yeah, you do cross path with Batman or Superman once in a while, but uh, people didn't see the point of playing a game in the DC universe if you could not play Batman. So that did hurt the game quite a while early on. And yeah, the people who wanted to create their own character, yeah, they went all in for that. But after a while, I think they realized that they were losing a big audience by not allowing people to be able to play the Batman. So they added and they went slowly at it. At first they added the Batman call, and then eventually they added the Flash call, and then the Flash emblem. So slowly but surely they're starting adding iconic styles for people to be able to create the iconic DC characters. But at first they had no intention to do that.
Yep. Well, it's probably cheaper for them too if they don't give us all the stuff to make them, because the moment they give us stuff to make their favorite characters, they got to buy rights for different things, and so it was cheaper for our, in the long run for us to make our own characters for them. You know?
Well, it depends how it depends what kind of license they have. That's another thing. Like, did they buy a full license, or do they only have a partial license? If they have a partial license, it's quite possible that they have to pay extra to use the Batman. It's quite possible they have to pay extra to use Superman, which might be why we don't see all that much Batman or Superman in the game, or we don't have Batman and Superman, or we don't have Superman style in the game.
I
So
think that's what it is partial license. I don't think they have a full license.
could be, it could be. Batman 1716 says tips make videos you want to make. Yeah, I suppose that's also another thing. But basically, the reason why I started making those videos was you guys probably remember Spittle, aka Jens Anderson. Uh, Basically, the spark that made me realize that, oh, okay, let's start making videos was when he mentioned that a lot of players could not get past that first mission, the first Brainiac mission way back when. A lot of players could not figure out the movement mode, or a lot of players would get stuck with. There used to be three little robots that you had to do the counter mechanics with, and if you could not do the counter mechanics, you could not damage those robots. And I guarantee you, a lot of players, when they reach that point, they
Let's
think
take this one real slow.
a lot of players when they reach that point, they thought the game was bugged, and they quit playing the game.
You
I've seen
know
a
my
lot.
brother was needy too.
I've seen a lot of user error uh, that people thought were bugs. Like sometimes people, uh, just recently, someone thought there was a. Oh, I guess let's go. Let's do something else.
Motron?
No, just when people summon Zoom while I'm talking, it's distracting.
Oh. You going to your base, I assume?
Yes, there we go. So what was I saying?
Hey, neighbor, can I borrow some sugar?
I forget now. Oh, just go back in your video like 20 seconds.
Too late. What about image common characters? Any issues? No, they cannot use image characters.
That's a whole extra licensing issue. Ugh.
Yes. So anyway, so at first they were pushing that all the next legend is you, and it was the wrong move. They've corrected the move since then. Now we can pretty much create almost any character we want. In the case of Superman, there's still the issue of the emblem that somehow they cannot give it to us. But uh, I we might get alternatives, I guess, in the future. Like we got the House of Xox emblem not too long ago. That yeah, it's not exactly a Superman emblem, but at this point, it's as close as we can get it. I'm hoping against hope that someday they'll give us a chest piece, maybe with a Superman emblem. We'll see.
Nice pen
Oh
pal.
yeah, so Spittle was mentioning that people could not get past through that first mission. So I foolishly thought, ah, let's make a video, a tutorial. That's another thing also. There was a lack of tutorial for a long time, and I guess there still is a lack of tutorial in this universe online. So when Spittle mentioned that people could not get past that first mission, I thought, okay, let's make a video with that first mission. And because again, the three little robots, I guarantee you, a lot of people when they reach that point, they think they hit a game-stopping bug because they cannot damage the robots if they don't do the mechanics. And I can understand that a lot of people didn't know about the mechanics. Like I was fortunate when I started playing DC Universe Online, we did not have those three little robots. And as I played the game, I was able to learn the mechanic playing PvP. It used to be a mechanic that we only had it in PvP at first. So later on, when they added the three little robots to that mission, I was able to get through those robots because I knew about the mechanics. But I guarantee you that no other games, or at the time, no other games had similar mechanics, or at least none of the games I had played before. So I can understand that people would reach the three little robots. They thought they hit a game-breaking bug, and when you hit a game-breaking bug that early in the game, a lot of people would figure, nah, screw that, I'm not playing that game anymore. So,
Uh,
but something that happens very often, where pretty much a user error, people make a mistake on their end, and they think it's the game that's bugged. We saw that recently also with the oh yeah, like the anniversary event map. There's those machines that change your movement mode to super speed, or actually it just changes your movement mode. But I've seen people who
um,
thought that it was a glitch. It's not a glitch, it's on purpose. But sometimes people will see something in the game, they don't understand what's going on, and they think, okay, the game is glitched. So, sadly, a lot of that sometimes, if no one explains to people that these are not glitches and why these things are there,
The bug cave is
people will think that
way
the game is
sweeter than your
bugged and
place.
they will stop
I'd give you
playing.
permission to enter
So
it,
foolishly
but
at
it's
first with
kind
that
of
first mission,
secret.
I thought, okay, I'll make a mission. I'll make a video showing that first mission, showing how you can get through that mission, so that people will understand that, okay, at this point you have to activate your movement mode. And when you reach the three little robots, to explain what happens with the three little robots. And I thought, okay, if I'll make a video, it will help at least some people to be able to get through that mission. If people struggle with that mission, they will be able to check on YouTube, see that video, and be able to get through that mission. And that's how it started. And so I made that first video, and then I made another one, and another one, and another one, and that's pretty much how I started. And then later on, as I made more and more videos, I refined the process. I refined the process I was using to make those videos, and also I refined. There's a lot of stuff I learned as I made those videos, so I was able to make some changes. I was able to realize that like at first I wasn't doing any editing because I was doing all my videos live on the fly. But then eventually, I started doing recording my videos and doing edited videos. And I starting and then as I was editing the videos, I started tightening the edit a bit more. Sometimes I would remove just a few extra seconds here, a few extra seconds there. That would slow down the video. So you may have noticed if you watch some of my older videos, the pacing of the video is often very slow. As opposed to now, I sped up the process quite a bit. So, but as you get started, nothing is perfect, and you will learn a lot as you go through the process. You will learn a lot as you make more and more videos, and eventually you'll get there. So I can read the name Slee Deviation. Can you solo Shadow Demons with a Quantum? No, I'm not able to. I haven't really tried this year, but I recall from the previous years it wasn't really an option. Oh, Yuto says that they are in phase 7, so if you guys want to go to phase 7, you can. Jeffrey Lane is saying John the Gold Green Lantern, Justice You coming soon. Uh, Maybe. I haven't heard anything about that, so I don't know. The last we saw of John Diggle was last year. He made an appearance in all the CW shows. I thought they were going to set up him becoming Green Lantern throughout those shows, but it didn't really happen. So I don't know. How did you get to battle in House of Legends? The devs were there. Someone just mentioned they're on phase 7 right now. Oh, Jeffrey's saying they announced it today. Okay, so that's good. If we finally see John Diggle as Green Lantern, that'll be nice. We've been waiting for that for a few years now. Yuto says, what's a good character to make? It depends on your playstyle. Depending on your playstyle,
I've got a toilet in my house.
different characters would be the best option for you. Ethan Solomon, you ready for Marvel MMO? Yeah, but it's only a few years away. It's at least a few years away, so no real rush there. Easy Droop is saying epic alliances are as low as 900k on the broker. Buy them all. Jeffrey Lane still wants his cyborg emblem. Yeah, sadly, I don't know what to tell you on that front. The best option right now is to use the Flashpoint Cyborg emblem. It's a pretty cool looking emblem. Yes, it is not the Cyborg emblem, but it's the best option we have right now. So guys, I think we're pretty much done for tonight. Um, just in looking for group, just say that you're doing the anniversary event bounties. People should understand what you're saying. So guys, thank you very much for coming to play with us. Oh, let's give a little thank you to everyone. So guys, thank you for coming to play with us. It's always appreciated. Thanks to everyone who watched the video. You guys are awesome. And thanks to everyone who come to comment in the chat. Chatting with you guys every week is a blast. It's always fun to be able to chat with you guys, to be able to talk about a whole bunch of things. I don't think I'll log in. I don't think I'd like to go live this weekend, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. So if I do, it might be a last minute thing. I'll try to let you guys know ahead of time if I can, but I probably won't. So guys, thank you very much for being here tonight. I will wish you guys a good weekend. Next week, pretty much for the whole month, we will probably play the anniversary event. We get the event once a year, so we'll try to play that as much as we can. But depending on the bonus weeks, like if next week we get a bonus week, I don't know, a Wonderverse bonus week, yeah, we might go and play that. I guess we'll have to wait and see for that. So guys, thank you very much for being here. You guys are the best, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye, guys.